Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. It's been a little bit. Last time we were live, I think, was Friday. There were 2 days in between there that I did try to go live. One of them, it rained, and I didn't have a rainy day plan. I had literally 2.5 hours to live stream, and it rained for 2 out of the 2.5 hours, and we couldn't find a backup plan fast enough. The other one, this week in general, for those who don't know, I have a lot of back issues from a car accident where I was hit by a rooms to go truck, the furniture truck. So there's good days and bad days, and there's just one of the, I forgot which day it was this week, but I could barely move around my apartment. So I apologize that I haven't seen you, but today is a new day. It is a happy Thursday. We are here at one of my favorite places at Walt Disney World, Disney's Coronado Springs here in Orlando, Florida. And we are entering the newest edition, the Grand Destino Tower. Look who's hanging out here in the lobby as you walk in. Boom, Daisy right here. And look at this, Dale just taking in the crowd from downstairs. Everyone behaving down there? They don't even know you're watching. This family has no idea that Dale's just trying to get their attention, say hi. Busy meetings. Who has meetings at Disney? They do, that's for sure. Not us, right? Woo, good times. All right, we're gonna keep it moving. Great seeing you, Dale. Thanks for saying hi. Daisy's here too, just checking out the crowd. Daisy and I go, this is my crush right here. Don't tell Donald. But I am another web-footed person here at Disney. But she's my homegirl right here. Big crush on Daisy. My favorite of all the ducks, and there are a lot here at Disney World. Oh, yes. We've seen them everywhere. You have a great day, Daisy. I'm sure we'll be seeing each other. Love you. Mwah. Have a great day. Thanks for being here. So this is the new check-in for Coronado. This check-in area used to be downstairs. We'll show you that in a minute. We're going to do a quick kind of drive-by of the Grand Destino Tower right now because it is check-in time. A lot of people waiting for rooms and arriving around this time. This is the time you're supposed to come in. Disney does release rooms early. And every once in a while, you get lucky with just characters in the lobby. A good way to tell that was going to happen is we saw the RV outside. And that is random. Down here, there's an awesome gin bar. Although it is a full bar, it's also a coffee bar. So in the morning, well, all day long, they serve coffee. But in the afternoons, I think starting at 3 or 4, is when they switch it over to a full bar as well. That's, right there. So the Barcelona bar opens at 3 till midnight, but it is a coffee shop as well. Delicious coffee, delicious drinks, an amazing gin menu. And you hang out underneath the lobby. And if you look real close, there's a hidden Mickey in this stained glass. Can you spot it? We're going to come back later on and check it out. There are restrooms down here as well. They also have some lounge snacks at the Barcelona Lounge. You can get some Spanish artisanal cheeses. Like I said, also a big coffee shop, Spanish coffee and classic coffee. Very beautiful, big, grand restrooms here. Love the stained glass, love the huge windows. Literally one of my favorite places. The only downside is there is no other transportation than buses. If this had a Skyliner or a monorail or a boat, this would be top tier. This place would be packed all the time. But there's Chip and Dale. There he is. Chip's here now too. Chip wasn't here before. But there they are, just hanging out up top. Hey, friend. We love you guys. See you real soon. You see Chip and Dale up there? Oh my gosh, what's going on? Look at a little girl. Just look up. All right, so we're gonna come back to the Grand Destino Tower to kind of conclude our tour. But first, I thought we would make our way around the resort. It is a massive resort with a lot going on. To start, let's talk food. A lot of different food options. Villa del Lago, also known as Three Bridges. That is the restaurant that's out on the water. You can see the tail end of the building over there. We're gonna show you in a minute. Rick's Cafe, we're about to walk by. That's kind of I think one of the better sports bars on property, but they have delicious food, nice beer selection. The Laguna Bar is right outside. That's kind of like just a spot to grab a drink by the pool, by the lake. Rick's Sports Bar. So there's Cafe Rick's where you can grab a quick fix, and then there's the Sports Bar and Grill. So I guess it's the same thing. El Mercado, that is their like food court. It is beautiful here. Maya Grill, we'll go check that out. That's where you can try the flavors of Mexico. They usually have a live guitarist or a mariachi band. It's awesome there. Food is delicious too. Siestas Cantina, that is over at the pool, the dig site, right over there. We're gonna show you that too on our lap. Massive property. Then upstairs, a little bit fancier, Toledo Tapas Steak and Seafood. Actually went there with Bill Lynette. Shout out to Bill Lynette. Delicious, loved it. Barcelona Lounge, I just showed you here in the lobby. And then Dahlia Lounge is across from Toledo, or Toledo, up on the top floor. Lots of fun. Let's see what we got going on recreation-wise. We got some poolside activities, arts and crafts, make your own tumbler, make your own snow cone. What? Today, Mickey tie-dye. We have a lot of those. Movie Under the Stars, Sangria University. Everyone has told me this is so much fun, and we still haven't done it. I gotta do this soon. I have to do this soon. The Spanish Mosaic Art, we've done that before. They do it in the mornings over at Dahlia Lounge upstairs at the top floor of the Gran Destino Tower. It's awesome. And Colors of Coronado, Friday 1 to 3. This could be interesting. Tomorrow I kind of had plans already, but maybe one Friday we'll come back and do this, a nice painting experience as well. These activities do cost extra money. That's why you see that little dollar sign next to it. So it's an additional fee, but they do have free things to do as well. But let's go check this out. So here's the thing, at resorts, the Wi-Fi gets sketchy because sometimes I gotta use it in certain areas and sometimes I turn it off in other areas, like when we're outside and you're far away from the buildings, especially because this resort is so massive. How are you? So let's talk a little bit about the Coronado. It opened back in August 1st, 1997. It is massive. I know that they have, I think it's 1.25 million square feet of indoor space. And inside of that, 90 to 100,000, I'm gonna say 95, but it's 90 to 100,000 of that is convention space. They did add the Gran Destino Tower years afterward to the tower we started in. Before that, there were just these three villages. And this entire resort is kind of a Spanish, Mexican, American Southwest style. We're gonna show you all the neighborhoods, the Casitas, the Ranchos, the Cabanas. So this used to be the old main lobby right here. That hallway didn't exist until they built the tower. But this is where you were. In the old days, where you would check in before you started your vacation. You can see now they've been turned into workstations. Just a nice little hangout area. This resort has 4 pools. They have 3 small pools in each of the different areas that we just mentioned, as well as 1 large pool, which we're gonna go show you as well. This used to be the old main entrance. Now this is kind of an in-between way to get to the buses. Buses, if you go out here, would be up to the left. If you go out of the tower, you go out to the right where we kind of started our stream. So we parked in this lot, but we went up into the tower up there. You can see where the buses drop off straight ahead. So you can walk out this way if your room is closer to this side. This is also the side, and you can see the entrance over there. Dedicated entrance space for the convention center. Like I said, I think it's around just shy of 100,000 square feet of convention space. By the way, I see we got over 70-something people watching, only 48 likes. If you could do me the big favor, we're gonna try and hit 100 likes as fast as we can. We're dishing out fun facts. We're here at Disney's Coronado Springs at Walt Disney World in Orlando, Florida. I like it, some custom glassware. The tumblers. I can't even think about wearing this because it's so hot. 92 degrees right now in Orlando. Some of the standard stuff we've seen in other gift shops whenever we do our resort tours. If you've missed those resort tours, we did a lot of resorts on our 9-hour live stream that we did a few weeks ago. Go check that out. So much fun. We went resort hopping and hit a ton of resorts, as many as we could in 9 hours. I think we did almost 10 hours. Ending with fireworks that night. We didn't get to this one because, like I was just saying earlier, this doesn't have a Skyliner, a monorail, or a boat, just the bus transportation, so it was kind of out of the way. That's why I wanted to come do it today with all of you. We're gonna walk indoors because it's air conditioned. So the bakery area and stuff was to the left that you saw gated and closed. That was Cafe Rick, so kind of the grab and go area. And then Rick's Sports Bar and Grill is off to the left, right across from the food court. They do have a fuel rod station right here as well, where you could swap your fuel rods. Sports, snacks, and seriously good experiences. This should be a nice quiet time of the day, but a beautiful entrance, very grand. It's just outside the convention center as well. You'll see a lot of people wearing lanyards today, so there's some conferences in town. Honestly, even though this is a sports bar, the food here is fantastic. I'll show you a quick tour. Can I just walk around once? Thanks. So they do have a lot of TVs, which is a rarity at any Disney lounge, including the big screen, which they can break into a 4-box. We've come here to watch football games in the past. It's not that big, though. As you can see, it only goes back as far as those TVs. 6 beers on draft, more in bottle and can, including a full signature cocktail menu, wines, and the food, like I said, impressive for a sports bar. And look at these beautiful chandeliers. The decor is on point. So this is convention space. I think most of you have either seen it, pictured it, or know kind of what it looks like. It's big empty spaces, but it looks like it's being used right now. So we're not gonna show it to you, but it's 100,000 square feet of convention space. It's fun. And right now it looks like, I can tell you what's going on. Welcome to Pro Summit, Next Level Solutions. We got some pressed pennies here, some random souvenirs. The Disney Princesses, 2 of 6. Disney Cinderella, 2 of 5. And Dopey, 1 of 7. Interesting choices for right outside the convention center. Looking right across from Rick's is El Mercado del Coronado. This is the food court. They got breakfast from 7 to 11, lunch from 11:30 to 2, dinner from 5 to 11. As well as you can grab your refillable sodas all day long. Big, beautiful market. I think it's one of the better food courts. The food is very good, especially for a food court. Some hot chocolate and napkins, a coffee station, more soda stations here, as well as on the ends. You got a microwave if you want to heat something up yourself. And you can see all the stations are closed because they're between meals right now, but they have a lot of stations behind here that you can normally shop from. And they do change it up from time to time. It looks like right now they have at least 1 station open, or 2. The pizza, let's see what else is open right now. They also have grab and go stuff, like if you need something quick. Now they have the pizza and pasta station open now, and the bakery. So you can still grab something. And then this will open up for the dinner rush in a little while. There's those refillable mugs. I'm also going to stop and take a minute to catch up with the chat at some point. So everyone say hi. We'll make that happen soon. And I think we're going to sneak into Maya Grill right before it opens. Here's Maya Grill. I was talking about this earlier. A Mexican restaurant. Food is great. I've had a lot of fun experiences here. This is where you check in, but they don't open until 5. You can see the painting on the wall. But yeah, like I said, normally they have either a live guitarist or a musical act walking around, but beautiful restaurant. Fantastic Mexican food. How you doing? Look at that. I was just talking about it. Good music. There he is, my man. Gotta come for the music. And it's a decent size. You got some water views on this side. You got another big pyramid, kind of like you see in Mexico at in the World Showcase at Epcot. I love the windows, just kind of like seem like they're occupied up there. Fantastic. And there it is, the guitar. It also has its own set of restrooms, which a lot of people don't realize, right there. And it is a beautiful restroom. I think, hold on, there's normally no one here, but let me just check. And Dayton. All right. I love showing people the restrooms because look at all the artwork on the walls. Like, that doesn't happen in most restrooms. Even the mirror. Hi, everyone. How's it going? It's just nice. I like the blue and white. Art on the walls. Come on. And that's been your bathroom tour of 2024. All right. I guess we're gonna brave the heat. Before we head on over to the Casitas and work our way around this entire resort, it's about a mile around the route I plan on walking with you. Like I said, this is a massive resort. It's, I believe the resort, about 140 acres in total, including this lake, which I think was originally 20 acres, but now it's 15 acres because of the Gran Destino Tower when they built it. The big, beautiful tower we started in. Like I said, this resort opened back on August 1st, back in 97. It still does. But before they added the tower, it had just shy of 2,000 rooms. And then the tower, which is 15 stories tall, added another, I think, 550-ish. And again, these numbers are pretty close. Forgive me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure I nailed it. And the rooms are a little bit bigger than about 300 square feet each on average. Now, obviously, if you get a larger room, you're gonna be getting more action. I see we got about 100 people watching, only 58 likes. So before we go any further, hi everyone, I'm Pete. Thanks so much for watching. I appreciate you being here. We're gonna give you this beautiful tour. We just started already, lots of fun facts, a lot of things happening here, but we will leave no stone unturned. We're gonna try and hit a little bit of everything before I head to my other job tonight. So we have a few hours to spend together. So that's what we're gonna do, and show you everything. But I need you to hit that like button. YouTube gives us love once we hit 100 likes or more. For some reason, we hit the algorithm harder. The views go way up. The replays go way up. So please hit that like button. But let's say hi to some chat. Instead of looking at my red face, I'll show you the beautiful views here. Right now, we are facing Three Bridges. And that beautiful 15-acre lake. Lake Dorado, I believe. Let's go all the way up to the top and just say hi to some people who are here while we let everyone catch up and hit the like button, and then we'll continue our tour. Dawn says, let's see. Lynette says, oh, nice, Coronado Springs. I remember it well. Dawn says, this is one moderate we have not stayed at. This is a beautiful moderate. If you don't know what we mean by moderate, Disney basically has 3 classes. They say they're getting rid of them, but 3 classes of hotels. The values, the moderates, and the deluxe. This is a moderate, but again, they're moving away from those classes. Peaches Pieces, good afternoon, friends. Weekend is almost here. Working and lurking as usual. Hitting the like button now. I think you should too. Thanks, Peaches. Rebecca Dolan says, hey, stayed here in March. It was nice. Didn't get a chance to eat at Three Bridges, sadly. Always a super long wait. They don't do reservations. That is a good point. I would recommend getting there when they open if you can, maybe on a non-park day, later at night. But yes, the rushes there do get pretty busy. Lady Kirk, what's going on? Says, good afternoon, Pete and crew. Says, our family likes resort. Me too. I'm a big fan. Hey, CJL, what's going on? Melvin Lee is here. What's up, Alyssa, what's up? The ghost host is in the building. Captain Kirk is here. Crystal Coachman. Captain Kirk says, it's a great day for a stream. I agree. Dawn says, those lucky people checking in. Absolutely. I do have a surprise for everyone next week, including Lauren. And I'm not sure if Lauren's watching today or not, so I can't see it yet. But there's going to be a lot of Pete over the next 6 to 7 days. You're going to be getting a lot of me, and maybe too much, Pete. But I know it's been a few days since we've been live, but get ready for a run of Pete, including some real cool surprises and some fun stuff. We're celebrating Lauren's birthday next week, although her birthday is actually May 27th. We're going to be celebrating it next week, and I can't wait to share some of the fun we're having with all of you. So make sure you're subscribed, you got that bell on, hit all notifications so you don't miss any of our live streams, because who knows when we're just going to pop up live. And we got a lot of surprises. Dawn was excited to see Dale. Me too. I love it. Mike Graney in the house says, love this underrated resort. I totally agree. Hey, Nathan, what's going on? Mike Graney says, Three Bridges is top 3 lunch spots along with Geyser Point and Primo Piatto at the Riviera. I would agree. I think those are all awesome spots. Nathan, I'm sorry. I'll go tell Dale, Daisy, and Chip you say hello. We got to see some characters when we walked in. Tomorrowland Traveler in the house. Just hit the like button. I'll be popping in and out. I'll watch the replay too. Thank you so much. Don't forget, you can always watch the replay or any parts you missed. You could rewind. You can go forward. I love it when people go back to watch and leave comments. It means a lot to me. So thank you so much. Tomorrowland Traveler also is a fantastic channel with a bunch of Disney content. So if you like Disney content, he also does live streams as well, and he has a ton of fun shorts. So check out the Tomorrowland Traveler. So it's Spain, Toledo and Spain, not Ohio. It's a great deal. Honestly, as long as you don't mind taking a Disney bus or if you have your own car, like I said, I think this beauty-wise is one of the best resorts. This is one of my favorite non-park day resorts to hang out at. There's so much you can do. There's so many awesome food options. You can actually watch fireworks from up at Dahlia at night. It's really beautiful. Great to see my man Nelson here. Arm Bandito is in the house. Lots of rain this week. I know we had rain here too. Elma has got a hi everyone, good night from Spain. What's up? I have cousins that live in Spain. They moved there, fell in love, started a family, and never came back. Well, they come back on the holidays. I get to see my cousins every once in a while. Andy Van Dyke in the house. Andy, what's up? Andy's coming back to Orlando soon. They're making a big move back. Can't wait. Ryan, I think, is helping another friend today. He said he was going to try and stop by if he could, but he, Ryan, he's always helping somebody. He's a nice guy. The last I talked to him, he was up in Daytona about an hour to 2 hours ago. David M., what's going on? Says, love this place. We stayed there last year. Totally agree. Shelly says, this entire resort is so pretty. There's just so much to see walking around. I could not agree more. That's why I say I think this is a great non-park day hangout spot. And even if you're not staying here, maybe take a bus back here from a resort and walk around yourself, or come book dinner at whether it's Toledo or having snacks at Dahlia or Three Bridges. They will let you in. So since Dahlia Lounge and Three Bridges both don't take reservations, if you have your own car, you can pull up and say you're going to eat there. Since they don't take reservations, they will let you in to go enjoy the resort. Great to see Bill D here. Izzo in the house, another great YouTube channel. Izzo's back in Ohio for 4 days, then Kentucky for 2, then back to Florida. Jeez, all over the place. Crystal, flying down to Miami next month for the first cruise. I hope you have the best time. I haven't been on a cruise in like 15 years. I went on one, and it was a Carnival cruise out of New York many years ago. And it was a blast, I can only imagine. I'll be on another cruise soon. Armandito says we'll be there next week for a few days. Should meet up. Absolutely, it'll be awesome. Bill says Dahlia Lounge is a must-see. I agree. I love it up there. If we can get up there towards the end of the stream, we will. But all right, we're caught up on chat. We got 100 people watching. Please hit that like button. We're at 72. If everyone hits the like button now, we'll easily go over 100. And that's when the YouTube magic happens. Let's go start this tour. Heading over towards the Casitas first. All right. Take the charger off for a second. Look at me charging while I was talking like a good little vlogger. Let's rock and roll. So like I was saying, Lake Dorado is right in the middle of this resort. A 15-acre, to the best of my knowledge, it's 15 acres. It was around 20-something before the tower went up. And that's the tower I'm talking about, the Gran Destino Tower. So before the tower went up, and we started in the tower, we'll end in the tower. There are 3 different, very separate, but it's all the same resort, right? So everything here, like I said, is either Spanish, Mexican, or like Southwestern American vibes. And the first area is Casitas, which literally translates to little houses. This is more of like a Santa Fe or Monterey vibe. But just look at the architecture, and so beautiful. It's a little early in the day. If you can come walk this around sunset, it is gorgeous, especially with these lights out in this courtyard. We did a stream here months ago, another very similar tour. Oh, and they have pickleball out? This would be awesome, except it's in direct sunlight. But this is fantastic. Pickleball in the courtyard, under the lights. So the Casitas is all the buildings are 3 or 4 stories high. You can see that's your entrance to the convention center. So again, if you're staying Casitas, most likely you're walking to the buses through that convention space. This is also closest to the food court. It has some, every area has its own advantages. Little checkerboard going on. Look at this beautiful fountain. There are just so many hidden, beautiful things at this resort. Like, come on, look at this. You won't get lost on the ship, Crystal. Everyone knows their way around. Just ask a crew member. Look how gorgeous this is. Welcome to everybody who's watching. We are here at Disney's Coronado Springs Resort. Giving a little tour right now. We're in the Casitas area. So like I said, every little neighborhood has its own pool, and there's one big pool area. So 4 pools in total. I even like this little grassy patch, right? Like let the kids roll around, have some fun. You got the courtyard with the lights at night. It's gorgeous. The tower looming. It's so beautiful. I love it here. And then look at this. You want a little moment of serenity, peace, at this little fountain. I prefer in the shade. Right now we got direct sunlight. But as we rotate around here, so I can see what you're looking at. Like, come on, look at this beauty. You sit on one of these benches, you post up, and you can just hang in your own little courtyard, listening to the trickling water. So it is like I said, massive resort. The Casitas, the 3 neighborhoods alone make up close to 2,000 rooms with another 500 and change inside the tower. This is, like I said, 3 or 4 stories. So make sure you're in the right building. Again, you could request certain areas too if you're coming to a resort. It's not a guarantee, but you can request a certain area. So this is a certain area you like seeing. On this tour today, when you come here, you can hopefully get to stay in that area. I like them all, so for different reasons. Casitas, one of my faves. I figure I'll show you this little area too. It's kind of towards the parking lot, so not as sexy, but big tree out here to provide natural shade, benches all around, and then where you can park your cars back there. They do try to keep that hidden. Also, when you can request a room, not only can you request a neighborhood, which again, you're not guaranteed, but you could also request an exact room, or if you want to be like lake facing, parking lot facing. Sometimes people want to be closer to the pool or the food court or the bus pickups. These are all things to consider, how loud it is. If you're near some of the happenings, like if you're near the pool area, it's gonna be a little bit louder, as opposed to like over here in Casitas, it's a little bit more quiet. Not a lot of activities going on over here. If we're ever blurry or the picture doesn't look right, just let me know, I'll fix it. Just try refreshing first on your end. And if it doesn't work out, I'll refresh on mine. Another view of the Dorado Lake there. We're gonna go back here though and take a little more of a scenic route towards Casitas 1, 2, 4, and 5. Even the flowers in this courtyard are gorgeous. Let's head. Oh, I think I just saw Chip and Dale made their way to the Casitas. So again, if you ever see that little bus out front, it means the characters are roaming and hanging out. Look how cool this is. Look how beautiful this is. Are you kidding me? Also, the gym and spa are back around over here as well, I believe. We'll check that out. Another beautiful little rotunda courtyard. Love this style of architecture. It does look a little bit like Monterey, right? Speaking of Monterey, I mean, tying this to another area at Disney, the area when you're entering the Tower of Terror, that's supposed to look like Mission Hills, like kind of like a very similar area in California. But you can see some of that like Tower of Terror vibage. Again, more parking lots, love the bridges, love the Art Deco. Even this, like, I love it. You get a little shade under the walkway. What's up, So Cargo? I see we got 120 people hanging out, 84 likes. Please hit that like button. It really, really helps. We're trying to hit 100 as fast as possible. That's when the magic happens for me in the YouTube world. So please hit that like button. And even when we hit 100, keep them coming. But it really does help. And if you haven't subscribed, please think about subscribing. We are so close to 10,000 subscribers. And when we hit it, I have promised a 24-hour nonstop live stream here at Disney. We're doing it, not sleeping, just having fun. Look how beautiful this is, too. If you're drinking at home, do a shot every time I say beautiful, because it happens a lot. Look at this. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Rob Loss says, what's the price tag on a night to stay here? So it does change dramatically based on the time of year, how many nights, which area, what size room. But I would say this is very similar in price to, say, Port Orleans. If I had to venture a guess, I'd say that the prices are very similar. I mean, come on, look at this. More rooms back that way, including the parking lot. We're going to cut right down here. So you might want a room like this that's kind of like, you know, quiet. You can come out on your balcony, listen to the water, look at a palm tree, kind of just soak in, enjoy your day, reflect on the fun you're having, look at some pictures. And here is the first of the 4 pools we will see today. This is the Casitas pool. So you can see this is the Casitas 2 building. This is the Casitas 3 building. And Casitas 4 is over there. So I'm going to be close to this quiet pool. So there is one big pool. The auxiliary pools, we call quiet pools, but I mean, it doesn't necessarily mean they are quiet. But you can see a pretty busy day. It is a hot one here, 92 degrees here in Orlando. This is probably the busiest I've ever seen one of the auxiliary pools. More parking out that way, but this is also where the fitness center is and the salon and the spa. La Vida Health Club. You can see it painted right up there. Also, your guest laundry is this way. And they do have their own salon as well. You can see in this section of the Casitas only 3 stories high as opposed to that front section, which was 4 stories. So back over here facing the parking lot side, so you can drive in if you want to use the spa here or the salon. Here's the health club. Although, yep, I heard it was shuttered, and it is shut down. It does, wow, yeah, even the shelves are empty. I'm trying to see if I can show you without glare. There we go. Wow, I heard it was shut down, but I guess so. Like, you can see even this is gone, but the sign is still up over here. Massage, salon, and fitness. Yeah, I heard a lot of these shut down since COVID. Over here at the fitness center, every resort has a fitness center. This one being used, nice. I don't like to interrupt people on their workouts, but a pretty decent size. You can see the size of the room from one end to the other. It's from here to there. Another view of that same pool here in the Casitas. All buildings have elevators. You won't have to worry about stairs unless you are wanting to do those stairs, get those steps in. Rob Love, rest in peace, healthy stuff. I'm hydrating. I got a water bottle in my pocket. I got a water bottle in my pocket. Caitlin, the blind Disney queen, is here. Says, hi, Pete. Nice to meet you. I'm new to your channel. Just subscribe. Thank you so much, Caitlin. So happy you found us. To Caitlin and everybody else who's new, we do fun stuff like this all the time. We are in the Disney parks a lot. But to mix it up from time to time, we go to Disney Resorts, Universal, SeaWorld, plus other fun adventures around the country and world. I enjoy traveling. Here's a beautiful view of not only Three Bridges restaurant, but the Dorado Lake, the Grand Destino Tower, and then you could see in the background the Swan Dolphin and Swan Reserve just over Three Bridges. You can see the Dolphin, the Swan, and the Swan Reserve just off to the left of the Grand Destino Tower. If you're wondering, when the NBA was shut down, when they were doing all the NBA playoffs and finals here at Disney on a closed campus, this was one of the resorts, since it has so many rooms, over 2,000 rooms, they were able to house a lot of the NBA players and staff. And LeBron himself stayed in the presidential suite of the Grand Destino Tower. We are still in the Casitas area, if you could believe it or not. Like I said, a massive resort. I think it's just around 150 acres, this resort. And including the tower, I think right around 2,500 hotel rooms. Pretty crazy, right? Let's see if we will be walking around the lake a lot, but I want to show you kind of the inner workings. And I'm not sure if there's anything fun per se down here. No, that's more parking lot, but we'll cut through over here. Why not? Plenty of parking all the way around. And like I said, the route we're walking today, since we're kind of going into every neighborhood, is about a mile. But less than that, if you just want to do a lap around the lake, I believe it'll be just under a mile. We take the outside lap. You get a few more steps in. Well, now I'm glad we went this way because I can show you another beautiful water feature, quiet spot. I mean, tell me you're not transported. This does feel like this is vacation to me right here. Just like the palm trees, this architecture, then this fountain just perfectly framed by the trees, that pineapple on top, the sun glistening off the water, the beautiful sound of that water trickling into the fountain. And you can just grab a little spot in the shade on this bench or that bench. Let's say you want some color. You jump out there on those benches and just kind of relax. It's beautiful. We'll head back out towards the water. I've stayed here once too. It was fun. I think it was the first time I ever saw a gator on Disney property. Yes, they do exist. There's a million alligators in Florida. They do make their way onto Disney property. If Disney sees them, they do take them out and relocate them. They're not hurt. But it was actually right over here. I was doing a little jog over here when I was staying here. This is many years ago. This is like 10 plus years ago. This is all before they put up the fencing and all the signage, before there was the whole gator incident. But yeah, some nice picnic tables over here. And look at that. Come on. I love the music. I just want to, my hips are moving. You just come down, sit at the picnic table. You hear the water flowing, the nice music. You're still far enough away from that main pool where you have a sense of calm. But as we make this turn, it is time to go into a new neighborhood here at Disney's Coronado Springs. We are going to hit the Ranchos next. That's also where the dig site is, which is that main pool. The Ranchos is a style, kind of like a Pueblo style, where the casitas are like, literally turns into little houses. But like I said, that's more of like a American Southwest. This is more of that Pueblo, like that Mexican, like you're in Mexico vibe. But more like inner Mexico, because the last section we walked through, the Cabanas, that's more like the Mexican coastline. So this is more, I'd say, like, still Southwestern America, but Mexico, but like inland, where there's just like lakes and water features, but you already can see like the large rocks. We go over this beautiful bridge. You have some of that bright color starting to creep in. And now we have officially entered the Ranchos. We're going to take the long way. So obviously the fastest way to the restaurant, the front desk, all the things. I think we're the furthest away right here. Even like the pool, the main pool, the dig site is that way. But we're going to cut through to show you some of the beautiful theming and scenery. But I'm pretty sure we're the furthest we could be. Yeah, let's show you right here on the map. Here's the tower. Here's the food court. So this is, let's say, Home Central, right? This is where you pick up your buses right here. We are all the way down here. However, like I was talking about buses, there are other bus stops. So if you're back here at Casitas, they're not going to make you walk all the way up front. There's a bus stop down here. There's also a bus stop down here in the Ranchos, a bus stop at the Cabanas. So every neighborhood has its own bus stop, but just further away. If you're in the Casitas up front, like 1 or 3, you could just walk. If you're in the Cabanas 8, you could just walk right over. It's way faster than waiting for a bus. And then you could see the 3 bridges, hence the name of the restaurant. It's also called Villa del Lago, but we all call it 3 Bridges. So we're back here. So we're going to kind of take this scenic route around the Ranchos, around the back of the dig site. Then we'll show you the dig site. We'll pop back out, show you the cabanas, head back to the Gran Destino Tower. I think we got a plan. Thanks for hanging out with me on your Thursday afternoon. Hope you're having a great week so far. I'm happy to be here with all of you. You make my day a little bit brighter. Everyone's so kind and nice in the chat. It's hard being away from the live stream for a few days in a row. But like I said, you're about to have a bunch of Pete Carney over the next few days. A lot of live streams, a lot of content coming your way. So please make sure you are subscribed, that you got that bell on. And I always recommend hitting all notifications. It's where, we go live a lot. Sometimes we just like, hey, should we go live? And people are like, yeah. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna make a quick thumbnail, hit go live. If you have all notifications turned on, you'll get an update. Look at the cactus. How beautiful is this? Are we authentically here now or what? So you see some of the scenery changing. The Casitas, more of those like courtyards, fountains, beautiful. Love the Casitas. But here we are on an adventure. Look at this. This section also only 2 or 3 stories, no 4-story section here at the Ranchos. But see how the architecture's changed, the style of the roof, even the staircase. Love that. Look how cool that cacti is. Love the big rocks and boulders. Even the post, tied with the rope. The old hitching post. There's one of the bus stops right there for the Ranchos. So if you come to this big clearing, you're looking for the bus stop right here behind 6B. And look at this sweeping view. And I like that they mix it up within the neighborhoods too, where like you have this with the wood, but then over here it kind of transitions to this stone. I like it. A lot of different vibes. Keeps it interesting. I love it. This is why I say I think it's such a great place to walk around. If you had to pick a time of day, I would do about an hour later than I am now. If I didn't have work tonight, I would do it a little bit later. I love to start this walk and this hangout here right before sunset because the lights turn on. You could see certain areas when those beautiful like globe lights come on. You can go up to Dahlia Lounge after 4 or 5, grab some dinner at Maya Grill or Rick's or Toledo, and then hang out at Dahlia, grab an after snack, or come back down and hit a different neighborhood, walk around a little bit, then go back up to Dahlia for fireworks. Look how beautiful this is. Yeah, I would definitely do this on a non-park day or come here just for the evening. Come from like 5 till or 6 till 10. walk around, get your steps in, and enjoy it. Eat something, and then hang it down until fireworks. Nice little wooden bridge here. We're gonna head this way because I want to show you the big pool area. This is one of the smaller ones first, off to the left. Also right over here at Guest Laundry, right across from 6B. You can get some laundry done here. I've done laundry at this resort. And then another one of those quiet pools. I'll show you this one real quick. So again, just one of the auxiliary. There's 3 small pools like this, and then the one big one, which we're about to show you. Man, I should have worn a bathing suit for this tour. Just to show you where we were from our last check-in. We started in the tower. We made our way all the way around. We did the Casitas. We showed you this little courtyard, the pool area, the gym, Casitas 4. We came around, showed you this, showed you that. Came around, the last time we checked in was right back here. We went around the long way through Ranchos. We're here now. We're gonna continue up this way, then bang a right, show you the dig site, the big pool area, then continue, show you the cabanas area, and then back to the Gran Destino Tower. Thanks to everybody who's hit the like button. It really does help. Whether you're watching now or in the future, if you haven't done so yet, it really, really helps. And again, we're trying to hit 10,000 subscribers ASAP. So you do a 24-hour live stream at Disney. That's gonna be a ton of fun. We already have enough ideas for 30 hours. It's gonna be bananas. But we gotta hit 10,000 subscribers first, and we're so close. So please, if you haven't done so yet, and if you think other people out there would like a channel like this where we do Disney stuff and travel stuff, restaurant reviews, feel free to share the channel. Say, hey, I think you'd like this. That guy Pete, he's a red-faced maniac, but I think you'd like him. I love this. It looks so good. I love this. It's so pretty. There's also plenty of signage you can see straight ahead here too. Like if you're looking for a bus stop, you make a left here. This area to my right is for cast members only. That's kind of the back of the big pool area. So you could kind of see the bus stop. If you were to take the sidewalk all the way to the end, there is the bus stop. And that's the last bus stop before the one that's outside of the Gran Destino Tower. Everything closer to this, you could just kind of make your way to the main bus stop. But how gorgeous is this resort? I think we're just around 600 subscribers away from 10,000, I think. I think. But you never know what could happen. All right, next up, we're gonna show you the lost city of Cibola, the dig site. There's 2 entrances into the dig site. There's this one by the cabanas and ranchos, and then there's the other side by the lake. Go ahead. I'm back here giving fun facts anyway. Thanks. So this is the large pool site. It also has the Jaguar slide. It has its own little food court, its own bar. It has its own restrooms with showers and lockers. It has an arcade. There's a lot going on here. Hot tub. I'm going to show you the whole thing. Let's do this. Got to put my sunglasses on. They have a little bridge to get over the water slide. It looks like the Jaguar slide is closed for refurbishment at the moment. Here's one of the kids' splash pad areas. 6 inches of water. They do have a rec cast member out here normally doing like a dance party in the afternoons. We'll give you the view from up top. It's the giant pyramid. So normally this is where the kids and kids at heart come flying down the slide. Closed right now, but you would go up that staircase, up the Jaguar slide. We'll walk around the inside over to the other side. Much bigger pool. Another fun picture spot. Also, do not climb these steps. You will get yelled at immediately. Disney does provide towels for everyone. There's some tables with umbrellas, plenty of seating. I will show you, we'll show you on the way out. Back over here, you got a whole playground area. You got some shuffleboard going on, some slides, the nice soft turf. Then over here is the Iguana Arcade. Not as big as an arcade as the other resorts, but there's so much other activities you can do. It's open from 8 to 11. It's a bit smaller. Restrooms are over here with locker rooms, like I said, which is very nice. I'm gonna just post you guys up right here because I'm gonna go inspect that restroom myself. All right, we're on the move. Beautiful view of that Gran Destino Tower. They also have their own food bar as well as bar where you can get drinks. This is called Siestas. You can get food off the Disney dining plan. They have some salads, they have some entrees. They got the walking nachos, jalapeno mac and cheese, Mexican fruit salad, all-American cheeseburger, mojo shrimp tacos, chicken tender platter, personal pan pizza. They have a kids menu with chicken fingers and cheeseburgers, some snacks, and then plenty of booze and a full bar with beers, daiquiris, and then they have a special cocktail, the drink of the day. The vodka, blue curacao, orange and pineapple juice with coconut rim over ice. 16 bucks. All right. Get yourself a Modelo on tap as well, since we are in a Mexican style resort. Sad but true. One of my favorite beach volleyball courts to shut down for refurbishment. Hopefully comes back soon. The only other thing we didn't see here in the dig site was the hot tub, which is right here. So this is the Three Bridges restaurant. You can see all three bridges from here, sort of, kind of. But we're working our way back to that beautiful building, the 15-story Gran Destino Tower. We went through that front area earlier, went through the food court, Cafe Rick's, the convention space, Maya Grill, and then the beginning of the Casitas right over there. But now it is time to head to our last neighborhood, the Cabanas, the coastal Mexican vibe, I would say. Oh, look, you can see the moon. It was crazy. I was working an event at Hollywood Studios the other night, and you saw a rocket launch. It was so bright, so neat. Here's another entrance to the pool area. So 3 entrances. I always forget about this one, that this one exists. I don't know why I forget about that one. I guess I'm either there to play beach volleyball or like grab a bite to eat and food, or I come from the parking lot over there by the Ranchos. It is going to be a hot one this summer. If you're coming to town between now and Thanksgiving, at least now and Halloween, be prepared for the heat. It is already 92 today, and it is going up every day this week. Crazy. Disney has over 30 resorts here on property. This being a big one, like I said, close to 2,500 hotel rooms. And Disney holds, at least that's what I've heard and read, at least a 90% occupancy rate year round. Put that in perspective. Pretty crazy, especially at the rate people pay for these hotel rooms. I always recommend using a travel agent. We have a bunch in our Discord. I totally recommend go check out our Discord. It is free. You could use your laptop. You could use your cell phone, an iPad, whatever. I always say when you sign up, again, it's totally free. Use your real name or your YouTube name so we know who you are. But inside our Discord, there are, I think, at least 7 Disney travel agents. They're amazing. I know Steven MVP always keeping us updated on stuff. Tomorrowland Traveler, you can go to the tomorrowlandtraveler.com. There's a ton of them. We got a ton of experts. We have a whole section just on Disney and theme park tips, tricks, and advice. Look at these hammocks. So like I said, this is more of the coastal vibe of Mexico, and you'll see more of a 2-story building, not so tall. You got those hurricanes coming through. You don't want it to be too big. Staying true to theme. I love this little like watchtower up top. Look at the padded hammocks. Not just rope. You could take a full snooze in that thing. So here we are at the Cabanas. How are you? Also, as we walk by the Cabanas, I want to give a big shout out to our channel sponsor, SJG3 Collectibles. An absolutely amazing company. And I always like to say, support the people who support the channel. Vince took a chance on us. We had a few other offers. I didn't think it was the right fit because I don't want to get behind a company and talk about it every time I go live unless I can say like, yes, I love this company. I'm putting my name on it. And that's how I feel about SJG3 Collectibles. He's had an eBay store for over 25 years, and he has a 100% feedback rating, 100% positivity. How crazy is that? 25 years. Selling thousands of items and a 100% feedback guarantee. It's nuts. It's so crazy. He's got over 800 items every day. He's adding new items every day to his store. It's easy to check out. You just go to eBay and you can type in SJG3 Collectibles, or if you want to go to it directly, you go to ebay.com/STR/SJG3 Collectibles. Also has a Twitter account at SJG3COL. Vince is the man. I'm hoping we're going to see him on a stream, but I know he's in town this upcoming week, and I can't wait to see him. Look at all these cabanas. You also have the pairs of chairs with the umbrellas. Anyway, big shout out to Vince and his team. If you're looking for an awesome gift, anywhere from a few bucks to the big time, hard to find gifts, all collectibles, whether it's Disney, Universal, wrestling, pop culture, 80s, 90s autographs. If it's a collectible, my man Vince has it or knows somebody who does, so please hit him up. This is the last of the 3 satellite pools. We showed you the other 2 small ones and the big one. This is probably the smallest of the other 3 because you are so close to that main pool. But nice and quiet. See, I guess one of the conferences just let out. A lot of people with lanyards on making their way back to their rooms for the night. And this is the end of the cabana area. So if you wanted, let's say, the room that's closest to the tower, this is room 8852, 8851, 8952. Oh, sorry. So just to give you an idea and perspective about where we are. I feel like this is the air conditioning unit I need for my house. Look at the palm trees swaying in the wind, the water, the fountains. Are you kidding me? Tomorrow, we plan on being live again. I think tomorrow we might head over to Epcot again. Friday nights, normally we don't stream Friday nights, but it is still the Flower and Garden Festival, one of my favorite festivals of the year, which means they have the Garden Rocks concert series, which means we have a new artist coming into town. And I believe tomorrow night will be the Spinners. Everyone knows I like a little bit of live music and a party. So I think we're gonna go to Epcot tomorrow. But we might do a twist, like maybe something in Epcot or something fun. I don't know. I have a few ideas. We'll see how the day goes. I miss being live. I love being with all of you. So we'll try to make it happen. But that is the plan. You may see bricks like this around Disney property. That stands for the Reedy Creek Fire Department. The little city Disney set up. Over here, kind of some games and some other fun stuff. Right here outside the tower, you have your fireplace at night where they roast marshmallows. You can play chess, you can play checkers. They even have little benches for you to sit on while you think. The great lawn here. Come out, let the kids run around. On the other side of these beautiful mosaic walls that curve up and down to form a beautiful perimeter are bench seats. So you can go grab yourself a bench seat and take in the views. This is also where the sun sets, right here. And it is absolutely stunning. So at night, grab yourself a drink from inside at the Barcelona Lounge. Come down, watch the sunset here. Play a game of chess or checkers. Do a little lap if you want. I love these. I call them wind art installations because that's what they look like to me. And here we are, back at the Grand Destino Tower where we started. Now is the challenging part, which is why I saved it to the end, because I hope you don't leave me. Is we get to take an elevator to the top floor. We're going to... But elevators are stream killers, so I'm gonna need you to hang out, stick around, keep refreshing if we lose you. In the past, we've done the Spanish mosaic art up at the Dahlia Lounge, but I do want to come back one day and try the Sangria University and the Colors of Coronado painting experience for sure. We're always looking for fun things to do and show you new experiences. Oh no, I did not factor in the line for the elevator. But I'm gonna show everyone a fun hack. So, if there's a big line like that, do this. Walk back out here, grab yourself a drink from the Barcelona Lounge, or not. By the way, there is a beautiful picture straight ahead. But if you look at the picture behind me, it's Mickey and Walt Disney. We're gonna head up these stairs. The Barcelona Lounge is bumping. If you were here when we started the stream, and no worries if you weren't, you could always go back and watch afterwards. We had some characters hanging out here, Chip and Dale and Daisy Duck. We're hanging out right up here. This is where you check in if you're staying here. So since there's a long line for those elevators, we're gonna do a little hack. Plenty of room to kind of hang out, plug in your devices, break out a laptop. Also, all of these chairs have chargers. Again, if we lose service, just hit refresh. We're going up. Take an elevator E. Also, another fitness center is here? I never even knew that. I learned something new today. Look at me. We're taking elevator E. Hi, Jason Andrews. Great to see you. Linda says, please remember to hit that like button and subscribe. So the thing is, you can't get an empty elevator because it's going to take you to whatever floor it assigned you to. There's no buttons in the elevators. That's why we got elevator E. We have to take elevator E. What's up, Pac-Man? Thanks, Shelly, for posting the links. AR Glover, what's going on? Steve Brownlow, great to see you. Steve stayed in this tower, that's fun. Coach, what's going on? Vince in the house. I was just talking about you, Vince. Billy Basson is here. Pete McDevitt show in the house. What's up, Pete? Speaking of Stephen Noon, he said non-tower standard rooms are between, yeah. See, I was right. He said, I said the rooms are very close to Port Orleans and Caribbean Beach. The tower does cost more money. Okay, we made it. So like I said, this is a 15-story tower of rooms, and then the top floor, the 16th floor, is where we are now. To the left, you have Toledo Tapas Steak and Seafood. I'm just gonna see. Can I just peek in and show the restaurant real quick? Peek out. Thanks. So beautiful views on both sides. I've had the food here. It's fantastic. Like I said, we got to eat here with Bill and Lynette. Wine rack in the middle. Views just so gorgeous outside. And then on your right hand, views just so gorgeous outside, and on your right-hand side, you have all of Disney World. Inside, you have all of Disney World. And also, you can watch fireworks from here as well. We'll show. And also, you can watch fireworks from here as well. We'll show you the other side. You need. I would take a reservation for Toledo. You might not need it, but I would get one. Dahlia Lounge does not take reservations. It's walk-in only. And this is a great spot. The food here and the drinks here are amazing. Named the Dahlia Lounge because Walt Disney was good friends with Salvador Dali, as you can see in some of these photographs right here. I know there's a glare, but you see pictures of Dali, Disney. There's Dali and Disney walking around. Some beautiful, I want to say it's somewhere Spanish, based on the roof and the background. But there's also restrooms in the lobby, but the restrooms no one ever uses are back here. This is the cool restroom. It's kind of first come, first serve seating. The inside is beautiful because it's air conditioned, but the outside does have gorgeous views as well. Let's go show you the beautiful terrace outside. Look at these views. So I'll kind of point a few things out for you. Starting to our right down here, that is all that convention space I was talking about. If you actually look where the roof changes, right here and over, that is that almost, I think, 95 to 100,000 square feet of convention space underneath that flat roof that we showed you earlier. If you want to take a look right in the distance, you can see the back of Expedition Everest and the Tree of Life. Right there, Animal Kingdom, to our right. Then straight ahead, you have Blizzard Beach, closed right now for refurbishment. Typhoon Lagoon currently operating 7 days a week. As we make our way across the Disney skyline, the next thing you're gonna see straight ahead is the ESPN Wide World of Sports Complex. And then as we keep panning to our left, it is hard to miss Batuu, aka Galaxy's Edge, aka Star Wars Land, but overall, it is Disney's Hollywood Studios. You could see the entire park right there, including the large building on the left, which houses Rock and Roller Coaster. And you could see the Chinese theater right there. Looking past Hollywood Studios, you could see the Gaylord Palms off to your left, right there. That's the Gaylord Palms. That's Fun Spot right there in the middle in Kissimmee. As we keep moving to the left, you're going to see some more hotels, some that are Disney and some are not. So they're on Disney property. Those large structures right there behind the Tower of Terror. Obviously, everyone knows the Tower of Terror straight ahead. But those tall buildings behind them are the Bonnet Creek resorts. And that's why those are able to build so high. Disney doesn't really have a ton of super tall resorts. This is one of them, this 16-story or the 15-story of rooms, and then the 16th floor is where we are now. But not too many buildings that really go up that high into the skyline. But those are the Bonnet Creek resorts. Let's keep walking, show you some more fun stuff. Right behind it, you can see the Marriott World Center right there. I live right by that Marriott World Center. So that's kind of where I get my grips on, oh, I live that way. Then I say you can see fireworks because they used to do a fireworks show every night at Hollywood Studios, which is straight ahead. They still do some like one-off fireworks, like they do like a little finale for the movie Magic on the screen. You'll see some of the Fantastic fireworks. But over to your left, if you get a little spot over here at night, so there's the Swan Reserve, the Dolphin, the Swan, and then the Dolphin. Right beyond the Dolphin, you could see Spaceship Earth and Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind. And that's where the fireworks take place. So the fireworks are kind of like right past the Dolphin. Because Spaceship Earth's in the front of the park, there's Guardians, so like the fireworks kind of happen right here. And then Magic Kingdom is to the left a little bit further. It's the only park you can't see from up here. But gorgeous views overlooking all of Orlando. You can even see, I guess I'll point it out because it's kind of cool. You can see it from here. Well, one, you can see Disney Springs. If you look in the distance, right by those towers, those are the Disney Springs resorts, like the B Resort. But you can kind of see that little top hat right there is the Disney Casting Building. That's at Disney Springs.
I was like, oh my God, like, wow, that's my top experience.
And way, it might be too far, too heavy of a zoom. But you can see a lot from up here. We're only 16 stories up. I say only because, again, I'm from New York. You could also see, so there's Animal Kingdom, like I said, the back of Everest. And you can see the Pandora mountaintops right behind it, right there. If you see that, whatchamacallit, slingshot, right there, that is where Margaritaville is. That's right by Animal Kingdom. So if you're ever, the Margaritaville Resort, not the restaurant, which is super cool. A lot of good restaurants. Part of Sunset Walk is over there. And then all these are along the Kissimmee 192 area. There's those pictures of Disney and Dolly. All right, we're gonna go back downstairs. I'm nervous. We typically lose service in elevators, so please just hit refresh. Don't go anywhere, come right back. As soon as I get on this elevator, we're gonna come back, say hi to everybody who we missed in the chat. We're gonna head down to the lobby. We'll use elevator E. And it's here. All right, I was gonna start talking to you guys now, but off we go. Close the door. We're back. What's up to Just Mousing Around? Joey M in the house. Great to see Coach here. Yeah, we're going to try and see the spinners tomorrow. That's the plan. We'll see what happens. So happy you're here. Thanks again, Shelly, for posting those links. You want to take a picture? Sure. You're good. You want it long ways or both? All right. It's not great lighting, so we'll try our best. Try one more like this. I don't know, I think I took it? All right. So it'll look. Yeah. We tour the Disney resorts and stuff. Have a great day. Like I was saying, your check-in area is here. We did it all, I'm pretty sure. We started here in the Gran Destino Tower. We showed you the old check-in area. We showed you the shops. Over here, we showed you Rick's, El Mercado de Coronado, Maya Grill, the Laguna Bar, Cafe Rick's. We showed you Panchitos. I showed you the Maya Grill. We walked the Casitas through all these little beautiful courtyards and fountains. We walked the Ranchos around this beautiful scenery back here. We showed you the bus stops. We came around to the dig site, showed you the big pool. We did the cabanas, the little pool over here. Came back into the Gran Destino Tower. We did the rooftop. We showed you the Three Bridges restaurant in the middle. We didn't walk to it because we're not dining there today, but we have toured it in the past and gone there before, and we had some food and sangria there as well. Hit Rat TV says, hello, great to see you. Hi, Tyler. Hey, Dilo, what's up? Ben B in the house says, hey, dude, in the studio recording today. Got your stream on in the background. I love it. Thanks, Ben. Thank you, Dilo, for telling everyone to please like and subscribe. I would totally recommend. And also, if you want to check out some of the fun we're having in between the streams, my Instagram is @officialcarney. My Twitter is @yourwdwguy. My TikTok is Adventures by Carney. My Discord is Adventures by Carney. And we have a website, adventuresbycarney.fun. Also, don't forget to check out our amazing channel sponsor, SJG3 Collectibles, also linked down below in the description. Everything I just mentioned is in the description as well. Here's the Barcelona Lounge we showed you earlier. Hi, Ranger Pete. Jody Ant says, hey, are you a full-time streamer or do you have another occupation? I have another occupation, but you would think I'm full-time. I put in about 25 hours a week into YouTube on and off the air. And then I work another 25 to 30 hours on my other job, which I'm going to tonight, or else I'd stay out with you all night and show you the sunset here. I'm a DJ and announcer for a lot of the events down here, on top of many other professions as well. I'm a jack of all trades. Ranger Pete says, I'm totally going to make this for dinner sometime. I totally recommend doing that. Thanks again, Shelly, for posting the links. It was fun. If you missed any of the stream, we walked in. Chip Dale and Daisy were here in the lobby saying hi to people. Mark's family's here. What's going on, Mark's family? Cutstown says, 176 days to my visit. Hopefully we'll try to find you. Yeah, I tell everybody, if you want to try to see me in a park, your best bet is if you have an itinerary or a loose itinerary of what parks you're going to be in on what days. On our Discord, we have a Carney Crew meetup channel where you can put in your loose itinerary. Like, hey, June 1st will be at Magic Kingdom, June 2nd, Hollywood Studios, then Epcot, June 3rd, Animal Kingdom, June 4th, Disney Springs, whatever you put in there. What I do is when I'm planning my streams, I go to the Discord and I see if anyone's in town and I see if anyone's in parks. And then I try to pick that park for a live stream so I could hopefully run into a lot of you in the parks. So, another reason to check out our Discord, because literally also you can put in live stream ideas, edit video ideas. I put my schedule in there when I have it. It's a little crazy. The next few days are nuts, but you don't want to miss it. Like I said, please subscribe. When we hit 10,000, we're doing 24-hour stream. But besides that, the next few days are going to be a lot of fun streams, a lot of fun videos, a couple of surprises. So I highly recommend subscribing. Also just getting that bell on. Since we are a live channel and we go live a lot whenever we can, to answer the question from earlier, do I have another job? Yes, that's why whenever I have free time, if I can bang out a quick, anywhere from a 1-hour stream to the 9-hour stream we did last or 2 weeks ago, sometimes I'll just pop on. So that's why having that old notifications turned on is amazing. And I think only 7% of you have it on. That's crazy. It's another just fun, chill spot out here. You must go through security to get in here. A nice part about this resort is it's a little bit easier to get into than other resorts because they have 2 different spots on property that don't take reservations. Most resorts on Disney property, you need to be staying here or have a dinner or lunch reservation here at Coronado Springs, since the Dahlia Lounge, which is upstairs, which we just kind of came down from, as well as the 3 bridges in the middle of the lake, don't take reservations. You can come up, have a license ready, or have your Uber or Lyft drop you off, but they're going to ask where you're going. And you could say, hey, we're going to go eat at 3 bridges, or we're going to go eat or hang out at Dahlia, which is what I said. Just because I did just hang out at Dahlia. I also wanted to live stream for all of you. Believe me, I give a lot of money to Disney in the Coronado Springs. Today is the rare day. The rare day they didn't get any of my money. So yeah, tomorrow we're gonna, I'm thinking Epcot, but maybe with a twist, something else may be involved. If I can pull it off, we're gonna make it happen. We might do a rare Saturday stream. We'll see. I'm not making any promises. By the way, this is the way to the bus stop. But if you can't do stairs for any reason, there's a nice, easy going ramp this way. That's what we're gonna take. So Saturday, possible stream. Very rare we stream on Saturdays, but it might happen this week. And then yeah, I think we're definitely gonna be live Monday, and most likely be live Tuesday. So a lot of Pete Carney coming your way. I can't say exactly what we're doing for all the days. We'll leave it up for a surprise. But thanks for hanging out with me today. I hope you've enjoyed this beautiful resort. I love the Coronado Springs here at Walt Disney World. If you're staying in the tower, it's a little bit more money, but if you still want to enjoy the resort and everything it has to offer, it is significantly cheaper to stay in one of the 3 neighborhoods that we showed you. And if you came in late, I highly recommend going back, checking out the resort. Again, this is a Spanish, Mexican, American Southwest vibe that goes on here. They got 4 pools. It's about 150 acres. It's got the 15-acre lake in the middle. What are some other fun facts? We're looking at the convention space. I think it's about 95,000 square feet of convention space, although the total resort, I think it's like 1.25 million square feet of indoor space. It's wild. And what else was I saying? Other fun facts. It opened back in 1997 on August 1st. It's got, this tower's got about 550 rooms, including those big suites. And then another 1,900 and change, close to 2,000 rooms in the 3 other villages. Nuts. And I think that's all the fun facts I had. We try to give you the fun facts. Well, buses are pulling in, and it's time for me to pull out and head to work. Gotta go entertain the masses tonight. But I'm so happy you were here with me. If you missed anything, go back and check it out. If you're new to the channel, go check out some of our other videos here, whether it be our shorts or other live streams or edited videos. Check out our amazing Discord, our website, our sponsor, SJG3 Collectibles. If you haven't hit the like button yet, you can still do so. We're at 149. Will we hit 150 right before we go? And thanks again for hanging out. Hopefully you subscribe. I've enjoyed hanging out with you. It's been a beautiful afternoon. And this one, a bit of a shorter stream for us. Tomorrow, I'm sure we'll be live for a little bit longer. But I wanted to come say hi because it's been too long. So, from here at Disney's Coronado Springs at Walt Disney World in Orlando, Florida, I hope you have a fantastic rest of your Thursday. And tomorrow's Friday. You made it. Let's go. The last thing I always say to end all my streams, and it's the biggest, most important favor, is please be kind to others. You never know what somebody else is going through. You never know somebody else's story. Let's spread a little bit of kindness. I love you all. We'll see you real soon. Bye-bye. TTFN. See you real soon. And we hit 154 likes. I love it. Jeremy Wen, hello. I hope you subscribed. Sorry at the very last second. All right. I got to go to work. See ya. Join the Discord. I'll be saying hi over there in a little bit. Bye. Okay, I got to go for real. All right. Seriously. Bye. All right.